For a man, it's Aller. Snagged out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down and then down to the 42.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Quarterback may change this route. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Aller. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Back to pass. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. On the move, he fires. It's caught. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Aller. Plucks it out of the air. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the catch, it's Campbell. Tackled there by the defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. To start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's marked. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Trying to set the tone with the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense...
Going for it all. Makes a grab for a big play. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. Touchdown, Penn State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-longs against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Back to pass on second down. Release to the back. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be...
Touchdown, Aggies! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. To the ground with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll leave it with him. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Allard. Extending the play. Fires on the move. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Right down the gut of the field. There he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Once he got some room, it was over.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down, we'll open up the final period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna let it fly. He's got it at the 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Reynolds. Blasted as he lets it go. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Using his legs to buy some time. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Going right to work up top. Might be looking to run. Gets rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a second and long. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Here's the pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Craven. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down. He'll try to toss it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He fires one deep down the right side. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Snagged in the middle, it's Bussey. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Penn State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And we knew coming in, these teams were very similar. Both really good football teams, but executing down the stretch might be the difference in the football game. How about that offense? Going down the field, they're an extra point away from tying this up, and we still got more football.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Moss. Gets away from one. He's got space. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down. All of a sudden,
oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
this game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close. Tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have done.
To the air, it's Allard. Moves around to clear up the vision. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And it's caught inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from